Alright. So what I want you to do when I put you in your group is, so choose up to 4 pairs, so you need to do 4 pairs, not up to, just do 4 pairs of different solutions. One solution from each pair will be in the model cell of dialysis tubing. Basically, you're going to make a cell have dialysis tubing. Did you use dialysis bags in biology 1? Who did not? Raise your hand. Seriously? You did. I don't All right, well, it's okay if you didn't. Okay. I'm having soaking in water right now, but dialysis tubing, I'll show you what it is in a second. Anyway, basically, it's dialysis tubing and use it for kidney dialysis, but it's a semi-permeable membrane. And it's a tube, so I'll have it soaking in distilled water, and you pull 5 different tubes out. And to be careful when you use them, I kind of talk about it tomorrow. You'll tie one end with string, and then you'll have to open the other end. You kind of have to do this with your fingers to make it open. And then you'll put in, it says on here, you didn't read that far, I guess, but 10 milliliters of whatever's going to go in your bag, and you'll put it into a cup with the second pair of that solution surrounding that bag. You'll let it sit for 30 minutes, and then you'll see whether the bag gained or lost mass, okay? Now, depending on the situation, then it says the 5th bag will have water inside and outside. That will be your control, so those should be isotonic. So maybe it's up to you to choose your 4 pairs, so they have to be different. So I remember last year, Thomas was like, this is weird, because last year was the first year I did this new lab. If you can pick whatever pairs you want, you can do whatever your group decides. You can do sucrose in distilled water, and then sodium chloride in distilled water, and glucose in distilled water, and then the egg white in distilled water for your 4 pairs. You can put each one of these inside the bag and distilled water outside the bag, and just see what happens. Or you could do sucrose in the bag and sodium chloride outside the bag. Like, it's up to you, whatever 4 pairs you want. It's a really weird lab. The thing is that it says that the water and the water is your control. For me, it kind of feels like you would want to use water outside all the bags. But it's kind of up to you, whatever you want to do. You'll just have to talk about it in your discussion. Anyway, so think about it. So before you leave today, not necessarily before lunch, but before you leave this class, before you leave 4th period, you have to figure out what 4 pairs you want to use. Because tomorrow when you come to class, I'll have everything all set up for you, and you need to get going like right away. So you're going to have to set them all up, measure out everything, use the bags right away. Sometimes the bags rip. You're going to have to mask the bags before you actually put them into your solutions, and then let them sit for the entirety of lunch. And right when you come back, you'll mask them. Okay? So that's that. So you have to think about what solutions you want to use. It might be easier for you when you do your discussion if you keep one thing the same, whether that is distilled water outside the bag or outside the bag, like in the cup, or distilled water inside the bag, to compare it to your control. Okay, so I would maybe do that. That would probably work for them, just for analysis sake. Okay, and that's that. What's interesting about this part of the lab is they don't tell you what the bag is permeable to. So you'll have to figure out, based on your results, whether the bag was permeable to sucrose or not, whether it's permeable to sodium chloride or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of an interesting lab, but I would definitely keep something the same so you can actually compare it to your controls. Either keep water in the bag for all of them and just put the solutions around it, or put the solutions inside the bag and keep the water outside, the distilled water outside. Does that make sense? Okay. So there needs to be 3 people in each group at least. Priyanka and Tanvi are at something today. And actually I might just make them work together since they're going to be a little bit behind. So I'm going to let you pick your own group. I don't think I've done that yet, have I? So just pick your own group. 3 people is the most I want. If you need to be a group of 2, that will work fine. So do that, get together, and I want you to go ahead and figure out, try to do it before lunch start. What's your 4 pairs are going to be? Make like a little table. You're going to have to make a data table of the pairs, and then include your 5th, your control group, and then make a table so you have initial math and final math. So when you start tomorrow, you have, so go ahead and do that now. Great. This is like